Well, good morning, White Sulphur. It is a cold and windy and rainy morning here in Georgetown, but I wanted to take a second, just a few minutes, we'll make it quick, to give us some things to be looking forward to as we're kind of winding up this year, and also some things to be looking forward to at the beginning of next year. So, November is going to be a busy month for us. This Saturday, at the church, we're going to have our bunko and chili cook-off night. So make sure you've got your chili recipes prepared and your secret ingredients purchased beforehand. Be ready to come and play some games, enjoy some good food. That's going to be at 5 o'clock this Saturday at the church building. And then November 19th at 5:30 p.m., we have our Thanksgiving dinner together. The main course is going to be provided, but here's what I would encourage you to do. If you can, bring your favorite Thanksgiving style side to that meal. And if you can't, we still want you to be there. So make sure you join us for that. That's going to be 5:30 p.m. November 19th at the church building. Now, as we are concluding this year and kind of wrapping things up, that means that we're also going to be wrapping up our series through the Gospel of Mark. That's actually going to be finishing in November. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to take December, and instead of doing just part of our worship services having to do with Advent, we're actually going to make a mini sermon series out of it. So we're going to have hope, joy, peace, and love. The 4 Sundays leading up to Christmas, we're going to be preaching on those topics. And the very first one is actually going to be hope, which is going to be preached by Luke Maynard, who's a deacon at our church. So make sure that you encourage him and be praying for him as he's getting ready to preach that sermon for us at our church. And then we're going to have a really special Christmas Eve service. Christmas Eve falls on a Sunday this year, so that is going to be a special time where we can gather and worship the Lord as a church family on a very special morning. And then as we go into January and as we're starting to think about next year, we're going to be starting a new sermon series, and we're going to be going through the book of Philippians, and we're going to call this series Contagious Joy. I think that as we begin to go through that series, the reason for the name will become especially clear. But here's something that you could be doing is start reading through Philippians. It's a really short book. It's a blessing. It's one of Paul's most upbeat and encouraging and joyful epistles, letters that he wrote. And so maybe start doing some of that reading ahead of time, and we will start that in January. I just wanted to take a few minutes, like I said, to kind of give you guys a little bit of an update on where we're going, what we're doing, what to be looking forward to over the next couple of months. As always, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me or any of the deacons at White Sulphur. Thanks.